Hello, I am Dyslexo Boy. This series is about practical advice on how to overcome dyslexia and ADHD while studying in medical school. In this video, I'll be talking about tools to help you avoid distractions. Rather than having one or two core areas to discuss, I'm instead going to go through some small things that you can do to help yourself pay attention. First, turn off your phone. Apps are designed to be engaging. It's better to shut it down and put it in a different room so that it's an actual hassle to get up and go and get it. Don't just have it on silent in a drawer somewhere. Have it far away and switched off. There are also safes that you can get which just lock it up. I haven't got one, but I've heard those can be very useful. Your mobile is there for your convenience. It's not there for other people's. Turn it off and go and focus on your revision. Next, have some blue tack. Fiddle with it while listening to lectures or videos. Fidget devices work too, but I prefer blue tack because it's not going to break, and also I can use it to stick things to walls. Keeping your hands busy really helps you to focus when you're listening. Next, watch your lectures at an increased playback speed. People talk more slowly when they're on camera. I do because I'm struggling to read through the script that I've spent several hours working on. In person, I actually speak in a much more frenetic pace. The speed at which your brain interprets audio is much faster than it is with text if you have dyslexia. Sometimes putting a video on 1.25 or 1.5 speed makes it suddenly much more watchable. If you're finding flashcards or question banks difficult, try putting on some white noise. I have a special device that just has several different programs on it for white noise, but you can also use YouTube videos of rain recordings, spaceship noises, or railway tracks, whatever kind of works best for you. I know that other people listen to music, but I found lyrics or a specific beat really messes with the cadence of my reading. Next, find a different place to work. Go to the library or a cafe rather than working at home. Having a specific location associated with work can be a real boon, especially if you have to travel quite a ways to get there. Just make sure you have got like a security cord to tie down your computer so it doesn't get nicked if you have to run off to the bathroom. In a similar fashion, find people you can revise with. I was having a miserable time revising for the second year exams until a friend encouraged me to join him at the library. Now, normally I don't do this because I found I just start chatting with people and I don't get any work done, but actually having an area where everybody was focused on working, and we did chat, but it was only if we were going to grab coffee or some water or something, so very specific kind of isolated times. It's really useful because it can be a relief because you can see other people struggling to work. It creates a kind of like a group mentality of focusing on what you're doing. Next, keep a list of all the things that you've done in the day. Break down larger tasks into smaller notes on the list so it's clear how much time is spent on them. Make sure to include things other than revision as well. Eating 3 square meals, putting on the washing, spending time with your friends. This is to reinforce how much you get done during the day. Emotional work and housework are also forms of work. They take energy, and it's good to remember that. Keep a tally and pat yourself on the back at the end of the day for everything that you accomplish. If you promise yourself a reward for getting work done, it doesn't matter if it's a nice meal, going out with friends, or buying something for yourself, something nice. Make sure you do it if you've completed that task. I've fallen for this trap before of kind of becoming a bit ascetic and denying myself something fun in favour of trying to get more work done. That's not how operant conditioning works. If you've promised yourself something nice, fulfill that promise. Simultaneously, don't give yourself pre-rewards. So don't think, I'll do this nice thing and then I'll get on with work. If you want something, attach it to getting another task done. You can scale these up. So if you complete all of your lectures for a week, have a meal out. If you finished a piece of coursework, Binge watch that series you've been delaying. If you manage to make it through the entirety of med school and you've passed and graduated to become a doctor, get a puppy. That's my plan. Make sure you finish the day's work before treating yourself though. So if you finish coursework early in the morning and you still have lectures to go over, make sure you give yourself that reward, but wait until the evening to watch the latest thing on Disney+. If you tell yourself you can watch a single episode during lunch, you're probably going to spiral into a binge. I also want to mention something I've already talked about in my general tools video, making sure you're working in 25-minute bursts with 5-minute breaks in between. This will increase the amount of work you can do in a day considerably, as rather than burning out or getting distracted, it splits the work into manageable chunks. I won't go into as much detail as I did before, but I'll see if I can post a link into the description below. If things get really bad and you're just not able to focus on what you're working on, allow yourself some time to get distracted. Expand the downtime you have between working from 5 minutes to 10. Alternate between doing 25 minutes of work and 25 minutes of whatever's distracting you. Work on the agonizing subject for 25 minutes a day only, and then switch to some other subject that you enjoy for the rest of the day. Don't beat yourself up about not getting enough work done. You are not a machine where facts go in and answers come out. Be kind to yourself and remember that even doing a little bit of work during the day is better than doing nothing. Thank you very much for your time.